ain't even on me. Yeah. Fall back to you ain't even on me. Touch my.
Los Angeles, California is the scene for the Pelicans. A towering presence, Nick Claxton gearing up to protect the paint as they get set to square off against the Clippers. Pelicans, Clippers, it's next. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill. Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And a quick look at how New Orleans' schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them. Then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Golden State Warriors.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they're able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Scotty Barnes is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Flanders in at the shooting guard position. And for the Clippers, Green out there with Collier. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Johnson, and it's Randall in at the power forward. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Flanders' shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
The three from Barnes. Knocked loose. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Shot from 12. No good, off the front rim. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Barnes. Dort for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Guys, back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Ali.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Zubac, screen. Green for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
If Jalen Green can hit three-point shots consistently, he'll take his game to the next level.
Pass to Flanders. It's Dort on the wing, covered by Johnson. Back to Barnes. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for the Pelicans, Flanders, shooting 2.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Randall outside. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's King. 26 points for him last game against Dallas.
And he was a force on the glass. Absolutely dominant.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
Here's King. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. He buries it from 3. Flanders has got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Green. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Here's King to the left side wing. Clock at 6. Here's Flanders. 3-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Randall with it. Claxton picks him up. Pass to Collier. Back to Randall. Here's Collier. Up top, Johnson. Lets it fly. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And it's clear Johnson is comfortable handling more responsibility on offense. Love the confidence there.
Here's King. Here's the pick. Flanders passes to Claxton. Here's King from the high post. It's rebounded by Zubats.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
That puts him in the lead.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Here's King to the right side. Here's Flanders. And the 3 off target.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Green in the post. It's hauled in by New Orleans. King's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Flanders. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Clippers.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
The 3, Collier. Claxton with a rebound. The Pelicans trail. Here's King. Down low. They still need this. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for him.
And during the last 5 games.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Zubats. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Here's Wilcox, covered by Bamba. Pass to Zubats. Here's Hendricks from downtown. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Ball to the Pelicans.
As always, things getting interesting in the West. A look at the standings. You look at the Clippers, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. And check it out, New Orleans. A game back.
You know, for New Orleans, they're right there at the bottom of the standing. You really have to wonder how their locker room mood has changed as their struggles have continued.
Yeah, especially considering no one saw this coming. These guys had high hopes coming into the season.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Wilcox. Up top, Porter, covered by Bamba. Outside, Green. Chalk up 2 there. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night. Pelicans trail by 7. Then we've got word on some action happening in the Eastern Conference. Shams, what's the latest?
Thank you, B.A. With the time winding down before the trade deadline, it's the Chicago Bulls making the noise. They made it no secret that they were out looking for a bruiser to add to their squad, and they've done just that with Miles Turner. He commands the paint and provides that extra layer of defense around the rim. This team certainly can't complain about this fit.
Shams, thank you. Always some intriguing news breaking in the NBA. Fades away. The rebound by Bamba. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Here's Wilcox. No points so far. Hendricks, no good. Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Here's Marks. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Bamba, a screen on Porter. Back to Bamba. Great D that time from Zubac. Los Angeles leading by 5. Porter with it. He's picked up by Barnes. 2 points. That would go.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
1:56 left in the first quarter. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Marks, good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Hendricks. Porter looks it over. And King pulls it down. King's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Wilcox. He had 9 points in his last time out. Now Porter. And that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's King to the wing, right side. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Screen by Bamba. There's the 3. And it's King missing. And here are the Clippers now. They're on an 18-7 run. Porter, the pass to Green. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Back to Porter. Pass to Zubac. There's the triple. And Michael Porter hits from deep. And now a 9-point Clipper lead.
And just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. From deep 3-point range, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
We've got Michael Porter. He's out there with Rui Hachimura, and it's Hendricks in at the 5, down low. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Hendricks. The Clippers lead by 8. Here's Wilcox. Now here's Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's King. Barnes passes to Flanders. Pass to King. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Wilcox. the three ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
In that game, they were the enforcers, and they were also efficient. That's the kind of balance coaches look for.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
Here's King. Can't get it to fall. Los Angeles leading by 8. Hachimura outside. Pass to Wilcox. Now here's Hachimura. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's the Pelicans on the break. And here's Barnes. Here's King. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pass to Flanders. On the take, and he bangs it home with one hand.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's King. Now here's Barnes. Here's Flanders. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Dallas. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. King. Another miss. That makes him 3 for 10 so far.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
JBA, Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you guys.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Here's Wilcox. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. The 3, Collier. Bassey pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Barnes with a screen on Hachimura. Flanders' shot is good. Flanders has got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Zubac. He's being counted among the top 10 players in the Western Conference as votes continue to pour in.
I'm sure he's honored to have a spot on the list, but you know what he's really eyeing is a spot in the starting lineup.
And what a night it'll be. We'll keep you updated on the latest results during voting. Outside, Green to win the cold spell. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Pass to Hendricks. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Collier. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Second, New Orleans.
And they have really been focused on picking up their defensive effort, playing passing lanes, pressuring ball handlers, and trying to contest every shot.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers. To the paint. And stolen by Green. Takes a 3. Bassey pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's King. He's got 7. Outside Barnes. 3-pointer. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. The Clippers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And here's Zubac outside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. King's got 8 rebounds in the game. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Marks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. King gets the bucket. King's got 9 points.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Zubats. Right side Green. The shot. Gets some space and buries the jumper. He's got 12.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Pass to Flanders. Now Barnes. Here's King. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hendricks has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
His struggles this quarter are self-evident, and the team just continues to suffer for it.
Outside Johnson. Zubats, screen. Johnson passes to Green. Puts up a 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Graham.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Flanders can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside, Green. Fires for 3. Again, Green missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
They set the screen. Pass to Marks. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Marks has got 6 points.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Julius Randle's checked in for Los Angeles. Michael Porter comes in for Collier. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans calls timeout. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Zubats. Zubats, screen. Green for 3. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths. Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Claxton, a screen on Green. Pass to Claxton. Four on the clock. It's Barnes. Claxton, a screen on Randle. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Green up top. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Marks. Pass to King. Claxton, a screen on Green. King, the pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Barnes with a screen on Porter. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Flanders. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Flanders has got 7 now in this quarter. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Johnson. Outside Green. The teardrop in close. Green puts it in.
Just a versatile offensive weapon. I really like seeing Green mix it up with that floater.
Here's King. Green covering. Pass to Claxton. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Outside, Green. Zubac, screen. Steps back. Green finds Johnson. Back to Green. And here's Porter outside. Pelicans cleared away. 35 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Flanders. Claxton, a screen on Porter. Out left to the wing. Here's King. He's got 9. Deflected. They retain possession. Outside Johnson. Up top Porter. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ending the first half with an exclamation point. The three-pointer adding insult to injury.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Los Angeles Clippers.
With how this offense has performed, they should be up even more. Well-balanced attack.
Yeah, it's hard for a defense to take things away when you do a bunch of things well.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Turner adds something on both ends. That attaching shot blocker can post you up, can take you outside.
This trade has the Dr. O'Neill seal of approval. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The Clippers lead by 5. So the Pelicans 5 right now. We've got Nicholas Claxton, Lugens Dort out there with Barnes. And it's Flanders in a 2-guard. Count it. Flanders has got 15.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Pass to Green. Now here's Zubac. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Claxton. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8. And it's Green with the ball for the LA Clippers. They lead by 1, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. That three's off the mark.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Here's Barnes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's King. He's got 9. Pass to Claxton. Here's King. Fires the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he makes a first. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Collier. Zubac, screen to halt the run. Collier, no good. The Pelicans lead by 4. Flanders passes to Dort. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dort's gotten his first basket of the night.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. 4th, Scotty Barnes.
The selfless attitude of this group of wings is a breath of fresh air. I mean, they're all about doing what's best for the team.
Well, traditionally, a small forward's role was defined differently, but these guys are focused on ball movement and creating quality looks.
Back to Zubac. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Over Dort. And King pulls it down. King's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Pass to Flanders. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And where is the leadership? Because in the second half, they just haven't brought the same energy defensively.
And here is Green. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Ofer to start the half.
Here's King. 12 points for him. Johnson inside. Dort defending. And that one's good. Green.
Well, they get 1 to drop. A little relief after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Flanders passes to Claxton. Here's King. Gets hauled in by Collier.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Randall, left side. Here's Collier. Still without a bucket. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Pass to Barnes. Johnson against Dort. Here's King. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Green, the pass to Johnson. Randall outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Johnson on the wing. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-4 run. King, the pass to Flanders. Here's King. Here's Flanders. He's got 17. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And New Orleans making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's Collier. Still no points. Right side Johnson. Pass to Collier. Zubac, screen. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Here's Marks. 6 points for him. Here's King. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's King. He's got 12. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Collier. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. B.A., there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
To the inside. Randall with a steal. Outside Johnson. Randall, a screen on Dort. Johnson against Dort. Outside, Green. And Zubac with the basket on the assist from Green. Zubac has got 10 points. Zubac with the steal. Pass to Collier. Outside Johnson. Here's Marks, covered by Johnson. King, the pass to Marks. Now here's Dort. And here's Moody. Pass to Marks. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. And again, New Orleans no good. The Clippers trail. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have some changes for Los Angeles. Hendricks is checked in for Zubac. Hachimura comes in for Randall. And it's Michael Porter in for Johnson. Now Dort. Pass to Moody. Here's King. He's got 14. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
3 points.
He's got 9.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Here's Collier. No points yet. Hachimura sets a screen with the teardrop. Outside, Green from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Bassey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
The shot by Marks no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Outside, Green. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pass to Marks. Takes the 3. It's stolen by Green. Another steal. And they're on the break. Here's King. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Both teams will make substitutions. New Orleans calls timeout.
Dance team, make some noise.
Clippers trail by 6. Michael Porter out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Collier, and it's Hendricks in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Back to Porter, pass to Wilcox, just 4 to shoot. Now here's Hachimura. He's guarded by Barnes, and it's Hachimura missing. The Pelicans lead by 6. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
How about Barnes on that one? He really got up.
Here's Porter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Hendricks. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Now here's Claxton. Here's King. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 3 on 3. Here's Hachimura. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Well, that is just point-blank range. They're going to convert that almost every time.
Here's Marks. Here he goes. Pass to Claxton. Oh, got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Pass to Wilcox. That's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
The Pelicans lead by 6. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Dort. Claxton a screen on Porter. Inside. Oh, deflected. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Wilcox. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Here's King. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Barnes against Hachimura. Pass to Wilcox. Launches a 3. Offensive board. Hendricks sinks that one from the post. Hendricks has got his first points of the game.
Those are the kind of effort plays that endear you to the coaches, your teammates, and these fans.
King, the pass to Barnes. Dort, a screen on Hachimura. Barnes with it. Now Porter defending. And it's King missing.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Outside for Porter. Hachimura outside. Pass to Wilcox. 4 on the clock. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts.
Here's Marks. Left side Barnes to the paint to end the drought. King gets the bucket. King's got 9 points now in the second half.
That's a great pass by Barnes. This guy's versatility really shows on a play like that.
Here's Collier. Pass to Hendricks. Over Claxton. And King pulls it down. King's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Barnes passes to Dort. That one falls. And now it's a 6-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Out to Hachimura. The 3 drains the triple. Hachimura's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Marks. Pass to King. Elbow shot. And the shot no good. A bit short. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Wilcox. On the wing, Porter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the inside. Here's Wilcox. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Claxton, a screen on Hachimura. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Hendricks. And here's Porter. Gets the 3 to fall.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's King. Now Barnes. Hachimura covering. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Well, you better get a body on Barnes when that shot goes up, or he is going to jump right over your back.
Inside. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Marks. Good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New Orleans.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Collier on target from range. Collier's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's King to the middle. And here comes the break. Here's Wilcox. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Pelicans lead by 3. To the paint. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resiliency.
And New Orleans making a change here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Pelicans coach going over their plan during the last break. He told them this is the passion. I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Randall, pass to Green. Now here's Johnson. Shoots over Barnes. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Here's King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And after being stone cold from the floor in the first half, they've rediscovered their touch.
Zubac's with it. Here's Collier. Here's Zubac. Randall outside. For 3. Oh, it's off! The Pelicans lead by 4.
Foul Clippers. Jalen Green. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
The 3 is in!
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Green up top. It's tipped. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Yes, sir! Moving quick and a great assist in transition.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Zubac, screen from deep. The free ball is down.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Here's Zubac. And stolen by Claxton. Here's King. And that's an intentional foul.
Collier. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Barnes outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Dort. Doubled by Randall. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. The pressure is on. And he's got a plan to share with his guys.
And out.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Green. Buries it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just luck.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. You have to foul right there. Just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A productive trip to the line right there makes this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Nicholas Claxton.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. Outside Johnson. Can't hit it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Elisa Zubac, 4th personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Randall fires. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
My team didn't have to play to win the championship. Come on, don't dance, just pull up my pants and do the rock away.